Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Ducks will kick this deep to begin the game. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long.
Here we go.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception, and now they've got great field position here early in this game.
The offense starts with excellent field position. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. There's the handoff. He gets loose. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Ducks will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it near the end zone. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Nowhere to run up the middle.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So the running play stopped on 1st down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. And now the defense will call it. out here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. He's got a man down the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on 3rd down. Get him the ball.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looks right for a quick completion. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
I'll give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming 3rd down situation.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal off that loss. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Interesting call here by the defense and their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Handoff from the shotgun. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. They'll try to run for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Fourth down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down.
Here we go.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Makes the catch downfield. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down. This drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go. Here we go.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. This is crucial. Defense needing to stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught quickly. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th.
Oh, the ball comes loose, and the defense comes up with the football.
If you're going to try to get cute on a punt return, can you make sure you practice it a little bit more than that? That was a complete disaster. Look at the coach on the sideline. Boy, he is fired up.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Here's the 2nd down play. The back's got it. Running through the tackle. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity, just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the right side. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Looking to throw here. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Here comes a handoff. Running with purpose. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game. So backed up, that big play gives them a first down and some breathing room out beyond the 20. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
If it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. He hands it to the back. As the first down is still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. All the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU, stable of backs again on this roster, too.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down, looking to throw it. Catch made on the out route. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long.
Here we go, here we go.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught in the flat by the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. First play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Ducks come up to the line in a hurry-up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
Quarterback tried to connect here on the in route, but I'll tell you, the defender does a great job of reading the route and knocking the ball away.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Ducks will line up to punt it away. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's incomplete and a very quick throw. promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. They start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments of what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Makes a quick grab.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Pressure is coming. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Oh, he makes the catch. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They keep him off balance with a run. Headed for the end zone. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. And the Ducks come to the line with 1st and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And they're trying to punch it in here. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking right. This one caught. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Bengals offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling. Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass is caught on a comeback route. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position. After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Close to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time. Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running back has it on the screen now. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Let's go, let's go.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on 3rd down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we got a big 4th down coming up.
The field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. That's a strong stiff arm.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Looking for a man. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for the passing game. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between 2 really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these 2 teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught by the receiver.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
He'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. They'll run it from the gun. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Let's go! Let's go!
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down. The clock runs down here in the third quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He hands it off from the gun. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a big hit at the end, but taking a fresh set of downs.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Keeping it on the ground here. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Touchdown, LSU. This offense is still clicking.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. And tackled there by the defense.
Hey, how about this defense there? Nice job rallying to the football to keep them short there as they tried that 2-point play.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Touchdown, Oregon. Strong game by this quarterback.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Gets the 1st and still running. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Yeah, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another 1st down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the move now. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, 1st down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tremendous toughness here. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field positioning. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Catch made on the left side.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. The offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. QB to the tight end for a completion. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Touchdown, Ducks! This passing game is still on fire.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Under a minute to play here, the obvious tactic, just take a knee and see this game out. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Returner is brought down as the clock runs out. That'll do it for this game. That's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.